excited? I feel much better. How do you guys feel?
Okay, so we are here at Sask Expo. It's first thing in the morning. We are about to go and tackle the crowd. So while we have lots and lots of energy, everybody, let's hands in the center. Come on, let's go punch.
Emilio Watson and Juno Watson as Eleanor Abernathy, Handsome Pete, Madam and Carmen Rod, and Gerald from The Simpsons. Don't miss the rest.
Being at Sask Expo is all about spending money. Nobody can spend money like Craig. Let's watch as the mighty Craig scans through numerous Tom Grummett prints to find the right one to spend his hard-earned money on.
The prints are good because they're smaller, so you can fit more into a space as opposed to the giant like movie poster stuff. But yeah, I'm starting to run out of wall space. I also have to like clear stuff with my wife, you know.
Because marriage is about compromise.
If by compromise you mean being told what to do all the time.
Marriage is about being told what to do all the time.
Your costumes are absolutely gorgeous. Like, did you buy this stuff or did you make it, or how did this all come to be?
Well, I first got into cosplay in like grade 8. I kind of started watching like Studio Ghibli, and I just found out about cosplay like through the internet. So that was actually my first cosplay I made, and yeah, it's been redone multiple times over like a few years. So, and I think this is like the finished product of it.
It's gorgeous. Can we let's get a good shot of the mask. Obviously, you got the Kikis. Is she your favorite Ghibli?
I grew up on her, so I just love her.
It's so adorable, and it actually looks like pretty comfortable to wear.
No, it's great. I even have the cat right there.
It's Gigi in the house. Yeah. Well, you guys look great. What's the coolest thing that you've seen at Expo so far?
I don't know. I love going around and just looking at everyone's costume. Like, we walked by the costume like contest area, and we could just see like everyone's work, like how long it would have taken them, and like all the details in their outfit.
Yeah, it's super impressive, like how much heart and soul goes into making these outfits. So are you guys all entered in the costume contest?
No, not this year.
What? Why not? Your stuff is so awesome.
Now, a couple of these people owe me money. You think you can force choke a couple of people? Can you do it for me just once? Like, show us the force.
Nothing says comic books, Sask Expo, like Tupperware. But here in the Tupperware booth, there actually is Wonder Woman. Oh, check this out. I could put my peanut butter and jelly sandwich in there. Open it up and see. Ooh.
It looks like the inside of a Tupperware container.
It does, it's nice.
I am so excited about about the new project. Section 0 is really good. Okay, here is how committed Carl is to the cause. Show.
Section 0 tattoo, everybody.
So they did a Kickstarter, which was like surpassed, of course, because everybody wants it. And part of the deal was if you met your goal, you would get a tattoo. And then not only like get a tattoo, like the contributors got to vote on which.
Four designs, the symbol, the 24-hour bug, the, there is no Section 0 as words, and then the panic button press logo. Those are the four designs. I got to choose placement and size.
That's only fair, I think.
I only ask for a little trouble, not a lot of trouble.
Well, I have to say, I did, for once in my life, vote for the winning team. I did cast my vote for that one because it's like a great little logo. Okay, tell the uninitiated what Section 0 is all about.
Section 0 is a creator-owned comic by Tom Grummett and myself. It's, in very broad terms, Jack Kirby does the X-Files. It's the monsters and myth and folklore of the world, but done in a very big, explosive manner like you would do in a comic book. And we're working on it now. It should be done, we should be done by the end of the year, and we will have it in people's hands in February.
We have been waiting in line for about 25 minutes now?
About 25 minutes, I think. Yeah.
And we have finally made it to the front of the line to say hi to...
What's your name?
Annabelle.
And?
Ella. Daphne.
The most famous artist to ever come to Sask Expo here in Saskatoon. We're looking at some of your, you're doing commissioned work right now. Can you tell us all about this one?
The monster.
Is it? You hold it up so we can see. That is amazing. Nice. And what do we have here? What are you drawing here?
My page.
And that's awesome too. Last but not least, the most beautiful creation at Sask Expo.
What is it?
A fairy house.
Fairy house. I see there's a window. I see it. The sun. The sun's in there. Now, other than the three of you, who would you say is your favorite comic book artist or author here at the show?
Cinderella.
She's here? You heard it here first. Craig and I, we're going to go try to find Cinderella.
We're going to do that.
So can you give us kind of a spitball quick pitch on like kind of what evolution is about, or is it all secret at this point?
It's not a secret. It's because we have like a roster of 3 artists working on it, and I'm the sole 3 writers, and I'm the sole artist. So the story follows 3 plot lines across the globe with this disease, and so we follow it in Rome, in Baltimore, and there's a third location in California. And it's 3 separate storylines, but they're all infected by this disease. And they all have different approaches to it. Some people try and solve it, are kind of getting close to the source. Others are like, I'm going to take this on, and my methods are going to be extremely questionable. And then the third is going to be kind of like it affects a nun, and it's her kind of tracing back her own personal history to find out how she became infected.
Oh, okay, this sounds good.
Yeah, it is good.
And plausible. That's the other thing that's always creepy about these like plague storylines is that like we are like one handy wipe away from an apocalypse, really, right? Seriously, like it's not that far off, I don't think. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to read it. Check it out. If you haven't read this, read this. It's an exceptionally good storyline about a bunch of friends who find out that they might be ruining the world or something. But that is exciting. So what, November 15th? November 15th.
2 weeks, I think.
Ooh, on a DC schedule every 2 weeks.
Yeah, an accelerated infection.
Okay, so check it out. It is super, super good.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
If there's a sign from the North Scots above, may Thor bless this sword! It's a sign! It's a sign!
So we're moving down the aisle here. There's a lot of people here today. It's exciting. We see a lot of people dressed up. There's a lot of people doing their thing. We're very, very happy to be here. We're gonna head back now to the Punch TV booth, where we're gonna shoot lots of cool stuff and talk to lots of cool people about our show. The show you're watching, by the way. Come on down. Let's go check it out. Welcome to Saskatoon Expo 2017! Woo! It's my friend Graham. Graham's here today, and we're going to talk a little bit about what Graham loves. He's a collector of comics.
Yep.
And you do, and you love comics. How long have you been collecting comics for?
15 years.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Why did you get into comics?
Spider-Man came out, and I went to the comic store and bought a few issues.
Spider-Man, #1, Todd McFarlane?
No,
or?
Spider-Man the movie. Sorry.
Oh, the movie came
Tobey
out.
Maguire,
Oh,
yeah.
You know, I don't hear about that very often, where people actually follow the movie and buy comics.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people buy the paraphernalia for the movie, but not comics. That's awesome. Cool.
I bought some comics for my brother, and he didn't like them, so I took them back, and that's how I got into them. It was his birthday.
It was his birthday.
Yeah, so I got some comics for him,
and he gave them back to you.
And then I never turned back. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, what are you reading right now?
I'm reading Hulk. Everything Hulk I can get my hands on.
Cool. Are you buying the old John Byrne Hulk, or kind of the newer stuff?
I'm working through Peter David.
Yeah. Peter David Hulk was amazing.
Peter David Hulk is really,
Yes.
really good. I suggest the Epic Collections, which you can get at Amazing.
Yes.
I've also been reading some of the Bruce Jones stories.
Yes.
Mark Waid, everything.
Okay, the Bruce Jones was amazing. I remember reading the Bruce Jones and the fact that it was just really dark.
Yep.
It was more like a detective, detective thing.
Yeah,
and
super
it was
noir,
really good.
yeah.
Yes, super noir. Yeah,
Very, very simple.
That was my favorite Hulk, without a doubt. I've always kind of liked the fact that it was just different from the Hulk smash. It was really cool. So yeah.
It's kind of more like the TV series, where he's the only character you need to worry about.
Yes,
There's
exactly.
nothing else.
So what's next? What are you looking for the future as far as collecting or reading?
I don't know. I'm working on Hulk right now, and we'll see where that takes me. I'm trying to do a lot more horror as well, and getting into the indie stuff. I feel like superheroes, the statements have been made, and horror and other genres and the indie stuff is all new and revolutionary in some ways.
Yes.
Yeah, reinventing comics. So.
I agree. I think that right now the superhero stuff might be a little stagnant, and I really hope they kind of but yeah, you're right though. I've also turned to a lot of image books and some of the
I was working through Hellboy recently, so I read through all that, and that's fantastic. Super excited for the Hellboy movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a new Hellboy movie. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
2
Cool.
years. It's with one of the guys from a show I can't remember.
So Ron Perlman is out as
Ron
Hellboy?
Perlman is out, and it's Stranger Things.
Stranger Things?
The cop from Stranger Things is the new Hellboy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Would you read a Stranger Things comic if one came out?
Yeah, I'd read that.
Yeah, me too. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I wish they actually did that. So, yeah. Okay, that's it. I got nothing more to say. You have something you want to say to the people here that's,
Have fun at
that
Expo.
are watching us?
Do you want to buy my sandwich? There's no meat in it. No, I know you don't eat meat, so we're good. It's got cheese and lettuce and tomato. And it is homemade bread. I baked it myself. I knew you were coming. So yeah, it is delicious. Absolutely. We're on our third season now, and like the last time I saw you was like what, 2 years ago? Yeah, that's when you got in that big fight with Shatner. I know. You took him out, and like that was pretty powerful. And like before that, you were talking all peace and love and inclusivity, and like Star Trek fans and Star Wars fans can like live together. But then it got all nasty. What happened? Okay. Yeah, that's justified. He was asking for it. No, okay, I'm on your side. Yeah, you've got me totally converted. Well, I'm super glad that you came and stopped by because, like, I think you're the best interview I've ever done. Generally, I think we have a good vibe going. Would you agree with that? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I won't keep you. I know you have a lot of people to see today. You're a popular guy. So if you do get a chance, stop by later, okay?
Ridley Scott's World of Alien. Here comes the monster itself. Here it is, the Xenomorph.
Hey Craig, if you had to pick, would you be Team Veronica or Team Betty?
I'd probably have to go Team Betty. I think she's, more down to earth, and I mean, aren't blondes more fun? And don't they say? I don't know.
Who says that?
I don't know. People. I heard things.
No,
I heard things.
You? Oh, I would go Team Veronica. Now I just switched because Jeff told me she's the one with the money.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. A sugar mama, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think I want to change my answer.
Yeah, she's mine. It's too late.
All right, this is it. This is the one. I'm picking this up. This is the one that's going to go in my place. It's going to go next to my bed, on the wall next to the bed there, and that's going to be the chick magnet of all posters right there.
Do you see a bear? I see a bear.
So, what was it like to work with Leonardo DiCaprio?
I like you guys. Wanted to give you.
I hear he's quite a diva.
Hi, I'm at Expo right now, looking at a bunch of men and women that are definitely smarter than me. They seem to be building things for competition, and they seem to really know what they're doing, and they definitely, without a doubt, 100% look like they're intense, and that they really have some stuff going on. And if you want to look back at me, Kathy, I'm right here. Kathy, right here, it's me. I'm not doing any of that, nor will I ever, because I'm not that smart.
So, tell us, what has made you so angry?
That whenever a giant Hollywood disaster.
I'd be angry too.
It's this new show called The Simpsons. Heard it's pretty good. Never seen it. Looks alright though.
So do you mind if I ask you a quick question? So, how did you get into my worst dreams to conceive and build that?
It was just something that came out of my noodle. I just thought, hey, it's either terrifying or people will love it, and that's been the response. I've been making more. I've got some that light up, and it's been awesome.
Well, and there's lots of cool gothic themed stuff here, but like I think that like doll heads in themselves are really creepy.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of creepy, and we just keep amping it up. So we've got, like I said, the light ups. These have been super popular, and it's the response. Some people hate them, and some people love them. So.
So something unbelievable is about to happen. We've talked about this on the show. We've discussed it on forums on the internet. It's everywhere. Does Kelso exist? This is Kelso. Kelso, welcome to Punch TV.
Hi, feels good to be on TV. Hello, everybody.
So it was rumored that you were like a Snuffleupagus character, that you weren't actually real. How do you want to like answer to all your fans out there?
Well, you know, I like to keep it a mystery. I thought it would go in with the whole, do I really exist? Brought up all the hype, so now that I actually do exist, I don't know if it's as much fun anymore. But no, for reals, it feels good. I was super busy. I don't know how Hank always balances his life like the way he does, but yeah. I've got more time to balance things, so it's good. Feels good to be back.
Okay, I want to know some like behind the scenes dirt on Hank, because like what do we really know about Hank?
Well, what you may or may not know is he has 100 million pairs of glasses and like 800,000 different types of shoes, but only like 30 hats. So I don't know what's up with that.
Really? Okay, we might have to like solicit out there for donations for headwear. And here he is. Oh my God, the drama is palpable in the air. How do you want to answer to that?
What I want to answer is, that's all you could come up with? All these things? Thank you for that. That's very nice. See, you got my back.
True friendship is not going to like dish the real dirt, and that's good.
Well, I could. I mean, he cheers for the Toronto Maple Leafs, so I think that's enough for him. So.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com, in person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
So, what kind of stuff are you working on right now? What are you promoting right now?
Well, I'm a publisher based in Winnipeg. I have a company called Bedside Press, and my big book coming out next is called Window Horses, and it's an adaptation of an NFB film starring Sandra Oh.
So how did Angel Catbird get off the ground?
Margaret tweeted at me and said she wanted to make a comic, and I picked Johnny Christmas to work with her, and then contacted Dark Horse, and we're off and running.
I guess when Margaret Atwood tweets at you, you just drop what you're doing and do what she says, right?
Well, you know, she's lucky to have me on board, I think.
That footage follows me everywhere.
It was like a bad vibe with that Jawa. I did the same Jawa. So.
Can you do a little turn for us? We want to see the whole ensemble. Okay, so what is this gizmo on your back? Is it like a Ghostbusters type thing?
It is just a steam tank that is eventually supposed to have a compressed air in it that I can blow at people, but the tank broke.
Malfunction with cosplay. It happens sometimes. There is a booth here for that if your costume breaks down. They're probably not as sophisticated as like the technical part of like rebuilding a pressure tank, but you know, a button or some Velcro or something they could probably help you out with.
Oh yeah, I've been there already. It's really nice. This guy's really helpful. He's helped me reattach one of my metal pieces, so.
So the style for fall 2017, straight out of Europe.
I've been walking the catwalk at Milan. I don't know, you think it's me?
You need to be more pouty. Perfect.
I am here with Andre Faheragazi. You've got beautiful robots and other things now. So tell us about what you're showing off at the expo this year.
Well, they're all robots, but they're sexy robots, pin-up robots, and robots wearing cosplay. So that's basically what I have this year.
And how are people responding to Robot World?
They're responding okay. They're responding good. Everyone who stops seems to like it. One guy was extremely scandalized by the pole dancing octopus bot. So yeah.
Get it? It's elementary, my dear. Watson. Woo. That's good. I like that.
Joker, ladies and gentlemen. Landon as the Joker.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
All right, well, that wraps up our footage from this year's Sask Expo. I had a really good time. I got to meet some really cool artists. Did you meet anybody exciting?
I got to talk to my good friend Tom Grummett. We were hanging out. We hung out, for most of the day, just chatting and stuff. It was pretty awesome.
I would like to report that Tony only gave away his button from our beautiful new caricatures, which I have to give a shout out to Ryan Howe. Ryan did the artwork for us on Free Comic Book Day, and then we converted it to basically everything: t-shirts, buttons, stickers, and our set, and it's on our website as well. So thank you, Ryan, for that. And yeah, so he only gave away his button, so we have a few of like the rest of the cast left. And if you want one, you can just comment on our Facebook page or on Twitter and say, I want a button, and we'll figure out a way to get you some punch buttons.
We can make some more Tony buttons. It doesn't have to be like the other people, because Tony buttons are where it's at. It's where it's at.
Apparently they're a very hot commodity.
People wanted them more than they wanted your button.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. So anyway, thanks for joining us. We hope you had as much fun as we did. This was like a really good con this year. It was really well organized, and there were a lot of really great costumes. People really put the effort in, and it was lovely to see that.
Me and Tom Grummett did not hang out at all today. I just lied about that. I'm sorry. We never even saw each other. Sorry.
All right, well, keep your secret safe. In the meantime, tune in and enjoy all of our episodes on our YouTube channel. And till next time,
keep your dukes up!
Keep your dukes up! Woo! Hulk smash!
Okay, now try it again, but think sexy thoughts.
Thinking sexy thoughts.
There it is.
Hank. Electric.